Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian Canizal. I'm a news reporter for NCTV 17, Naperville Community Television. We're near the scene of 75th Street and Ranchview Drive, where a tornado hit around last night, around 10 p.m. Naperville Fire Department Chief Mark Puknaitis said. I'm going to flip the camera around a couple of disclosures before I do so. Understand that we are getting updated information, and I'll update that to you as soon as I get it. The scenes here are devastating, and we're trying to be sensitive about that, so I'm going to flip the camera around. My cameraman and hopefully Kevin Maycheck should be joining me here in 20 minutes, so the audio and the visuals should be better. But we are giving you it raw, and here it is. So again, I know that a lot of people are just joining us right now. So Naperville Fire Department Chief Mark Puknaitis said a tornado hit last night around 10 p.m., causing severe damages to a lot of homes. He said around 130 homes were damaged, and one was completely leveled. We are turning the corner around so I can show you that in a minute here. According to the City of Naperville, 4 people are at the hospital. 1 was critically injured and transferred last night. As you can see here, just trees over cars, trees over homes, absolutely destruction. As you can see, Chief Mark Puknaitis is over there, so hopefully we'll grab him here in a second. But I wanted to show you guys the house that was completely leveled. And there it is. Chief, do you have some availability?
Okay.
Sorry about that. Well, we're live right now, and I just wanted to update the Naperville folks on what happened last night. So I'm here with Chief Mark Puknaitis. Chief, can you update the Naperville residents on what happened last night?
Yeah, so we had a tornado touchdown, very likely, that happened here after 11 p.m. last night that went right through town and hit our far east side very heavily here in our Ranchview neighborhood. And as you can see in back, there's a house that was literally leveled by tornadic activity that occurred very quickly. We had to make 2 rescues with this. There were 5 people that were injured and 1 critically, and we're hoping and praying that that person survives. And it could have been a lot worse. We did not have any structure fires in the area. We had some gas leaks and no explosions. And we were able to go door to door and do an accountability search to make sure that people were not trapped, and those that were having difficulties we were able to get in there very quickly. So it was a crazy night. The winds jumped around, as you could see in this neighborhood all over. But it could have been a lot worse, that's for sure. And again, we're thankful that we don't have to report on fatalities at this point.
Is there anything that you wanted to say to Naperville residents who are trying to look for hope or anything like that?
Yeah, well, just always take heed of the warnings. The National Weather Service and our local media did a really great job on alerting people of the high winds that were coming and the tornado activity. And I think people took shelter and people took heed to that. And because of that, a lot of people they stayed safe, and certainly made our job a lot easier.
And you mentioned to me off camera, last question for you, Chief, that people are getting help right now at the nearby elementary school.
Yeah.
The Red Cross is out here.
Right. Ranchview Elementary is a temporary holding place for people that need shelter, and we're doing our best to relocate them and do what we can in conjunction with the Salvation Army and the American Red Cross. They've been great to come out and help to serve those people that are in need right now.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So I conducted an interview with Chief Mark Puknaitis beforehand, and he told me that this house was the house that was most affected by the tornado last night. One home completely gone. It's crazy to see that this home is completely gone. You check over here, you know, there's some structural damages up top to the roof, but you know, that home, for the most part, is there, and that home is there. That home is there. That home is not. So what I'll do, folks, is I'll walk you guys across the neighborhood, and if you're looking to come to Ranchview Drive, please don't. The Naperville Police Department have blocked off the area. Pretty sure only residents and media can come in, and other first responders as well. So we're going to run the corner over here to Ranchview Drive. I'm near Princeton Circle, near 75th Street. Fences are broke down. Homes are leveled. That garage door is completely messed up. The roof. Trees are completely torn down. So again, folks, if you're just joining us here, the Naperville Fire Department said a tornado hit around 11 o'clock last night. Around 130 homes were damaged, one completely gone. One person was transferred to the hospital yesterday with critical injuries. I asked Chief Mark Puknaitis on an update on that. He has not heard back from on the status of that person. So once we get that information, we'll have it to you. So, but I'll stop right here for 1 second. Just complete devastation here near 75th Street and Ranchview Drive. Neighbors are out and about. Some of the neighbors that I spoke with said that they live in the area, but their damages were not affected like this. We're also hoping that, you know, everyone here in Naperville is okay. Again, some of these homes are deemed uninhabitable. So what the Naperville Fire Department and the City of Naperville are doing, along with the Salvation Army and the Red Cross, they have transferred these folks over to the nearby elementary school, where they're getting aid and temporarily being housed. Houses are just completely leveled, windows shattered, side of the houses are gone. I also asked Chief Mark Puknaitis about if he's ever seen anything like this, and he said it's been a long time. Last time that he recalled a tornado hitting in Naperville was in the 1990s. But there has been high winds in the area before, but nothing to this extent. Excuse me, sir, you live around this area? Do you mind if I speak with you real quick?
I don't know.
So what is your name?
John Edmonds.
John Edmonds. Do you live in the Ranchview area?
Yeah, I'm a block away that way.
Your block. Your home? Is it okay?
Fine, yeah.
Wow.
We heard it last night at 11 o'clock, and the wife got us on the basement. And we just went on the basement. We heard it all, and it stopped about 1 o'clock. Yeah. And then I came out this morning, I heard the airplanes, and some friends live in this neighborhood. They're okay. But yeah, it's...
Your family okay too?
Yeah, thank you for asking.
And you mentioned it'll last us from 11 to 1?
Well, that was the warning.
Yeah.
So we went down at 11, looked outside, and the trees were just swirling, like, I mean, every way, you know.
Something out of a movie.
Yeah, oh yeah. And it wasn't going one way, it was always branches moving like dancing in the wind, you know. So, pretty intense.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Oh, never. On TV, you know, the news,
Sure.
other places, but not a block away. So thank God we're fine, and thanks to everybody else for this cleanup.
And you've talked to some neighbors. What have they said to you?
They seem to be okay. Yeah, just starting to clean up. Yeah. You know, cutting trees out of their yard and, you know, getting the kids back to school, summer school. So,
Is there anything I didn't get to ask you that you wanted to say?
no, just thank God a lot of people were okay. You know? Yeah. We can always replace this stuff, right? Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. And that is the truth. Chief Mark Puknaitis said that no people were killed as a result of the storm last night. But a lot of homes were damaged. A couple of people were sent to the hospital, one critically injured. We'll give you the status of that individual as soon as we get that information. Right here, see. I showed you guys the back of these two houses over here where the windows were affected. Earlier I seen these folks, looks like they were being transported out as well, so I don't think a lot of the families that were affected are here. It seems to be, at least the people that I've spoken to this morning, a lot of people that are out here right now are neighbors of this area, but luckily and thankfully their homes were not damaged. Again, I see that the viewer count is growing, so I will update you guys once more. Around 11:10 p.m. last night, Naperville Fire Department Chief Mark Puknaitis, said a tornado hit. High winds lasted about 30 minutes or so. The warning, as you just heard, lasted from 11 till 1 a.m. But here is the aftermath of this. Cars, homes, completely ravaged and devastated. Earlier I showed you guys a home that was completely leveled to the ground. Nothing but rubble left. Now we are by Spice Circle. Try to give you guys the most and Nutmeg Lane, I believe. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But as you can see, these sidewalks, you can't even walk on the sidewalks here. People have to walk on the streets. Trees all on the ground. I just spoke with the resident. He said the scene last night was something out of a movie. Things were twirling in the air. The families that have been affected by this and their homes are uninhabitable have been transferred to nearby elementary schools, where the City of Naperville, Red Cross, and the Salvation Army are helping those folks out. Right here are some neighbors taking it all in. These homes are... I spoke with a resident earlier who said this was the street that was most affected. Chief Puknaitis from the Naperville Fire Department said tornadoes are very sporadic and that they can affect some areas more than others. And here's a perfect illustration of that, folks. Here's one home. Literally across the street is another home. Now some damage, of course, to the roof is there, but nothing to the extent of what's over here. Home, a car, ravished by the storm of last night. So, according to the City of Naperville, 16 homes were deemed uninhabitable. That was at 5:45 a.m. that update came out. Now, I'm no spokesman for the City of Naperville, but I've been out here for an hour, and it seems that more than 16 homes are inhabitable. I'm sure that the City of Naperville will update that information as soon as they can. A lot of things are still in work in progress right now. This tree seems to be attached to that root right there, just completely torn off. The roof of that house is completely gone. So as I mentioned earlier, folks, just a couple of seconds ago, Chief Puknaitis said that the tornadoes are very sporadic and that it can affect some areas more than others. Again, this is an illustration of that. On one side of the street, homes seem to be okay. I don't want to ever assume anything, but from the naked eye, they look to be okay. Maybe some trees, branches here gone. Homes are intact though. Other ones are just completely ravished and gone. Standing under a chopper right now. Again, so I'm on spice and nutmeg. Seems that crews are already out here trying to give folks a hand out here. Oh, wow. If you've ever seen a movie or a show about a tornado, this is the most comparable thing I can compare that to. It seems to me as though if I keep looking down here, the homes down this street, from right here from 196, seem to be okay. We'll walk a little bit more down, but it looks like the worst of where the storm hit last night, in that area that I was just at, it seems to that been mostly affected area. Some trees knocked down here on the sidewalk. But for the most part, thankfully, these homes are okay down this area. We appreciate everyone tuning in. If you guys can like and share, that'd be greatly appreciated. Gonna try to speak with some residents here. Are the homes down this area over here, are they okay? It seems to be that.
Well, if you compare to the
when you compare it to that. Okay. Because it seems like that area is, you know, some trees, maybe some little damages here, but
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, it seems this is the area that has a lot of plants.
yeah.
This portion right here.
Do you guys live around this area? You live right here.
Next door, yeah.
In your home?
Yeah, we are okay. I mean, just minor damage.
Yeah. Your family okay?
Yeah, family's okay.
Thank goodness. With NCTV 17. So again, thank you so much. I'm glad that everything's okay with you.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's some people are hurt, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we hear numbers from 4 to 6, but we are hoping that all the other things can be fixed. Things like that. I mean, for 2 minutes it was very scary. We didn't know what was going on.
yeah. This was the last night you're speaking of.
Yeah, 11:15.
And your name, sir?
Satish.
Sadish. Okay. And Sadish, I hate to relive it, but
Yeah.
what was going on through your mind last night?
You have this feeling of the wind coming into the house, and I never heard that kind of a sound actually. And then I heard a loud cracking sound, and immediately my son said, let's go to the basement, and we all went to the basement and stayed down there for till 12:15. So 45 minutes we were down in the basement. And then, our neighbors started asking, how are things, and we all came out. We didn't know the extent of damage till the morning. And
Right, because last night you couldn't probably see anything, or
no, it is too dangerous to
Yeah.
walk. I mean, there is shingles and nails, sidings flying over. So
And
this
you're-
morning we woke up with the hearing of the helicopters. That is how I woke up. And we were just going through checking on our neighbors and family and friends. As you can see, this is going to take some work. But as long as people are safe, we just have to go through some of the growing things. But thank you so much.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Appreciate you. So that seems to be the silver lining in this, if there is one, that people are okay. Some people are in the hospital right now. It's not to diminish or play down the situation, because it's clearly a serious one. Sorry, I'm just getting adjusted here. Apologies for that. But that is the neighbors in the city stocks right now. That although there was a lot of damage, people are left without homes right now. No one's died because of this. Again, there is one person who was transported last night with critical injuries. We will have an update on that as soon as we get it. But this is a scene out of a movie. Heavily damaged homes, cars, neighborhoods. This is sad to see right now. So, I'm gonna flip the camera around. We just also wanted to send out our thoughts to everyone who has been affected by this. We, the Naperville community, are thinking of you. But I've seen this city come through hard times. And I hope to see it again. And we are certainly thinking of other communities that were affected by the storm last night. And hope you are well. And hope you are hugging your loved ones a little bit tighter today. Are you a neighborhood? Or are you?
Yeah.
Is your home okay?
Yeah. It's probably not here then.
What are your thoughts this morning?
I think it's so close to home. I don't want to be on
You don't want to be on camera. It's okay.
We'll go around and see who needs help.
Yeah. So neighbors are already trying to lend a hand. This lady not want to be on camera. It's okay. She's just trying to help out her neighbors. Spoke with the neighbor a little bit a couple minutes ago. Says these homes were where the brunt of the damage was taken. Down the street where I was just at, heading more east, there are homes that are damaged, but nothing to the extent of what's happened over here. Again, some folks said they were in their basement for an hour, 2, 45 minutes. Just overhearing some of the conversations, I never thought that this would happen. Not in this area. I heard another resident earlier this morning saying she can't make it to work this morning because their car is blocked off by trees. To give you an illustration of some of the homes that were damaged versus literally just across the street, 30, 40 feet away, some homes are still intact. And that is the nature of a tornado. It's very sporadic. For those watching, we appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys can like and share this post, that would be greatly appreciated. The Naperville Fire Department has said that folks should still be on the lookout for any weather messages from the city, and to take shelter if something were to happen again. The first and most important priority for the City of Naperville is to get residents in a safe area. Those people that have their homes are deemed uninhabitable are in the nearby elementary school where they're getting help out by the we have the Weather Channel right. Excuse me, sir. Do you know the official
damage?
Yeah.
I mean, just from what I saw, it looks like high-end EF-3, but I mean, the weather service should be coming in here in like probably late this afternoon.
Gotcha. I just saw the Weather Channel on
Yeah.
Okay.
But just from what I've seen, I chase tornadoes. That's my main thing. So,
Yeah.
but just from what the damage I'm seeing here, it looks like EF-3.
EF-3. Can you explain to folks what EF-3 actually means?
So it's on the Puknaitis scale, and it tells you how much wind damage occurred, and usually EF-3 is probably around 160 mile-an-hour winds, and just judging by pretty much the damage, pretty consistent with the EF-3 tornado.
And your name and then your affiliation?
Scott Peak, and I'm an independent contractor for the Weather Channel.
Gotcha. So EF-3, Scott, in terms of just in that scale that you mentioned, is that high, low?
This is probably like maybe, I would say probably low end EF-3.
Low end EF-3?
Yeah. So I'm not a structural engineer, but
sure.
Just from looking at some of the damage, damage really reveals how some houses aren't built very well.
Sure.
And it can look like it was really bad, but there's a lot that goes into like how well those houses are built.
Gotcha.
So.
Is there anything else that you want to tell folks?
No, well, I mean,
Sorry, I just got you off guard here, right?
No, I mean, the big thing is, like, I'm just glad everybody's safe. I mean, there's no fatalities, and that's really the good part. So, I mean, that's all that really matters.
Thanks, Scott.
So, yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
Definitely.
So, Scott Peak, independent contractor worker for the Weather Channel, said that was seems to be consistent with the EF-3. He said the National Weather Service should be out here in a little bit, give it an official diagnosis. Earlier today, Mark Puknaitis said that there was a tornado. But to Scott's point, homes can be rebuilt. People cannot. And so that seems to be people's taking away from this, the silver lining that, you know, no fatalities happened. Again, I'm in the corner of Nutmeg and Spice Circle near Ranchview Drive on the streets of 75th Street. You can see some of Naperville's first responders walking down this street. Like I said, just cars, homes damaged. Down Nutmeg is seriously damaged homes. Side of the homes are gone and damaged. Rooftops, windows cracked, shattered. Earlier today I showed a house that was completely leveled, gone. Nothing there, just the furniture. Trees gone, uprooted. So I'm going east towards Spice Circle, where even more homes are just damaged. The front of this house, their window completely gone. It seems to be this area was, you know, heavily affected. The back of that roof house completely damaged. Again, for everyone just tuning in, we are here at Ranchview Drive near 75th Street, where the Naperville Fire Department said a tornado hit around 11:10 p.m. The National Weather Service has yet to confirm that, so we'll update that information as soon as possible. I just spoke with a Weather Channel independent contract worker who says this seems to be remnants of a EF-3. He said it was on the lower end. But again, I spoke with Mark Puknaitis, Chief Mark Puknaitis from Naperville Fire Department. And he said tornadoes tend to be sporadic. And so, if you look at some of the homes, they're not damaged, right? And some homes are. That window right now, I know it's hard for you guys to see at home, but it's shattered from the top. Across the street, there's a home that's not there no more. Basketball court, basketball hoop actually, to the ground. And here you see a tree about, I'd say about 30 feet, completely just uprooted. visuals here today is something out of a movie, I'd say. But it seems, thankfully, this area wasn't as impacted as the area across the street, Nutmeg Lane, this spice circle. Hello, how are you? It seems like this area wasn't that heavily affected. Have you been on other areas?
I know, yes, here my house windows was smashed fully inside. Where are you? You are in the
NCTV 17.
NCTV? Okay.
Yeah.
So we got lot of resellers in our house.
Yeah.
One window was fully smashed and broken inside.
Do you mind if we go see it?
Let me ask
Okay.
my son.
Is your family okay, most
Yeah,
importantly?
family okay.
Okay.
My son was about to go to bed just before it happened. His bedroom
Oh my
window
goodness.
was all, smashed into pieces, yes. Yeah, so otherwise we are okay. Three in the backyard, and one of the basketball hoops like this fell over the car in the,
Oh no.
yeah, so there was nothing.
Goodness.
Yeah.
And you heard, did you hear the sirens go off last night, or?
There was sirens were there.
Yeah.
But at the same time they were giving the alerts on the phone, but we did not expect this much sky,
Yeah.
Never it happened in lifetime, in our lifetime. So.
Have you seen the other homes around the area, or did you just wake up, or?
We didn't go to bed. We were awake already.
Oh my God.
So shout, so loud, and we were scared.
You can't go to sleep on something like that happens,
yeah,
right?
No, 2-3 hours we didn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
We stayed. My son went downstairs to the basement to be on safe. Then when we looked around, so all the trees are flying over here. With the roof is also loud.
And you're saying your house is just right there, and your windows were
windows are
smashed.
broken.
Oh my goodness. What's next for you? Have you spoken with the City of Naperville? Have you spoken with any contract workers in terms of?
It was night, and we had to inform the insurance company. So my sons are getting ready for that to call them.
Yeah. Well, best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. It's very sad to hear that the homes were damaged, windows were damaged, trees uprooted. She said that her basketball hoop was also damaged. At the same time, it's also, I'm happy to hear that her family's okay, Hi, good morning, folks.
Good morning.
You guys okay?
Yeah, we are okay.
Yeah.
Some damages here and there in the basement.
Yeah. Your wife told me that the windows were damaged and everything like that.
One of our friends.
Oh, okay.
They live in the City Grove corner.
Gotcha. But your family's okay too?
Yeah, my family is here. We both are there. We both are fine.
Thank goodness.
Only branches fallen outside.
Okay.
Behind the backyard.
So that's good.
Otherwise, we are good.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
No, but a lot of the damage are all. Really help for the
Your fence broke.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My dog is going to sleep.
What kind of dog do you have?
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian, okay. Is he okay? Yeah? She's, oh no. Yeah. Do you live right here? Oh my goodness. Gosh. And so is your house okay? It seems to be, in decent shape. Okay. Yeah. Other than that, your family's okay? Can you walk me through what happened last night?
11:15, I
11:15?
think.
Okay.
We heard the sound, and
we had a warning too from
A warning.
tornado is expected.
On your phone, you're saying?
Phone, mobile phone.
11:18 something like.
Yeah.
We beat the big sound. Never thought that it would be so severe.
Yeah.
But after 15 minutes, we started a huge light and all.
Yeah.
Because of the darkness, we couldn't see outside. I just see the window in the backyard and all.
Mm-hmm. And you got, go ahead.
We heard the beating sound outside, carnival sound.
Yeah.
Very big sound.
Yeah.
And my dog was barking, and
Sure.
then slowly we came down.
Yeah.
But by the time I came down, it stopped.
Wow.
I heard the sound of
Sure.
snowballs fell out.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the sound, and we heard the weird sound.
I'm assuming you went to your basement when you heard the sounds, and
We were trying to come down, we were shooting from the windows,
yeah.
and so many fell down.
Oh my gosh.
And power went like a couple of seconds came back.
Okay.
Yeah. In the kitchen is there.
Yeah. And how long were you in the basement for then?
Just we came like 5-10 minutes.
5-10 minutes?
Then we came back and looking outside from the windows.
And what did you see when you looked outside?
And I see all the trees fell down.
Yeah.
And this backyard fell down.
Right.
We didn't come outside because I thought it's going to come again.
Yeah. It's dark and scary, I would imagine.
My son was here, so
In our area, the police cop was passing far, I don't later.
Sure.
Somebody came and switched the light, and I think we saw through the ring. So then I saw the cop going along with the light and all. So later, 15 minutes, I think I saw the police and slowly moved from there.
I knew my father and he was
They
here.
visited 2 times at the door.
The police department, see if you're okay. Okay.
But we didn't come down.
Yeah.
Just observed that through the ring recording.
And your house structurally, is anything damaged?
No, my house,
Yeah.
nothing damaged. Nothing so far,
Yeah.
but I need to check once
Yeah, sure.
light comes.
In your house,
The backyard,
the backyard.
power lines went away. The guy came like with big lights.
Yeah.
3 branches fallen behind.
Already fixed and everything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And you said your fence was?
Fence was broke, a big tree fell on the fence.
Yeah. And the tree's out of there already, so fence is okay? Or is it still?
The fence got damaged.
Oh, okay.
So somebody has to remove their plant.
Yeah.
Like this plant is fell down on my sideway.
Yeah.
Backyard also damaged.
We gotta get that. We gotta get that fence fixed right away so the Pomeranian can use the bathroom. So. Thank you guys.
Somebody gonna come help this or
You know, I can't speak for the City of Naperville, but I would imagine that they're assessing the situation, and I'm sure you'll hear from them soon. So I'm not with the City of Naperville. I'm with Naperville Community Television. So, but I'm sure they'll reach out. So yeah. So best of luck. Thank you. So I'm looking down this street, and it looks like other homes were, a little bit damaged. That one over there on that corner right there, as you could probably see, some of the roof is damaged, in the house right next to it as well. And that house over there in the corner as well. But, for the most part, the sides of these houses, unlike the other ones, are okay. It seems that there's a lot of trees torn down, as well as basketball hoops. Thankfully, that basketball hoop, it looks like it just missed that Honda right there. But we are going to walk back towards Spice Circle and Nutmeg Lane. And so, again, my name is Christian Canizal. I'm a news reporter for NCTV 17. We are in the scene near Ranchview Drive and 75th Street, where Naperville Fire Department officials said a tornado hit around 11:10 p.m. last night. Your car is damaged as well? Sure. Sure. Understandably. Sure. Yeah.
This car was over there.
Gotcha. In your backyard, can we see your backyard? Yeah. I've seen some other houses.
He goes so many times back here
Sure.
to play,
Yeah. Oh wow, the trees. Yeah. Yeah. So this tree seems to have just completely torn down and stuff over here, and then
some power line went away, so last night
wow.
some guys were doing so many hours here.
Yeah.
They fixed it and they went away.
Did you hear when this tree hit your fence or no? No.
Yeah. It came boom sound.
Yeah.
By the time we come down, this has happened.
And your name is Miss?
Mrs. Devika.
Devika. Okay, gotcha. I think that would help out a lot of people if that's okay. Yeah, let's bring your dog out here. Has your dog seen this yet? So look at that tree right there. Completely got uprooted and fell on this Naperville resident's back of the fence right here. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why maybe windows last year windows came with this window seat. This is a new window.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing for Naperville residents to hear right now, that your house is okay, and more importantly, your family's okay, and
This is the first time I never saw it this close after I came here. I came 20 years back.
Sure.
But it this close, just today only I saw last year. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you letting us see the back of your yard. I mean, hopefully,
Can I see the video?
yeah. So we're gonna be on Facebook Live. I'm not sure when we're gonna post it, but you can follow us on Facebook, and we'll have updates. NCTV 17, Naperville Community Television. Well, yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, that is the most important thing. For the folks that didn't hear her, no worries. Thank you so much. You have a great day, okay? Naperville resident right now just said, thankfully that we're alive, So, and that is the overwhelming thought and silver lining that people have today, is that as of right now, no one has died from this. There is one person who was transferred to the hospital last night, critical injuries. So we are certainly thinking and sending our best wishes to that individual. But nobody else was, had critical injuries. There were a couple other people that were transferred to the hospital. If my producer can update that information on the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. Again, for the folks that are just tuning in right now, we are at this near the scene of Ranchview Drive at 75th Street, where Naperville Fire Department Chief Mark Puknaitis said a tornado hit around 11:10 p.m. last night. High winds lasted about 30 to 40 minutes, he said. 130 homes were damaged. One was completely just leveled off to the ground. There's nothing but rubble. And the furniture of that home, those folks that have been, their homes have been deemed uninhabitable, they have been transferred out to the nearby elementary school, where they're getting aid from the City of Naperville, the Red Cross, and the Salvation Army. And we'll have an update on the individual with critical injuries as soon as we get that. But the aftermath scene here at Ranchview Drive is one that I can only compare it to a movie out of Twister. The damages here are breathtaking in the worst sense. But if I could provide some type of hope, is that I've seen this city of Naperville rise before in the face of adversity, and I hope to see it again. If my producer and cameraman can meet me near Nutmeg and Spice Circle, that'd be great. I am running low on battery over here, so if you guys could update them, folks, that would be great. I'm looking for Kevin Maychek. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Please like and share this post. Important note, Chief Mark Puknaitis said that residents should be on the lookout for any updates in terms of, if they need to take shelter again. He doesn't see that happening, but the number one priority for the City of Naperville is resident safety. And so we want to alert folks to that may be a possibility that will happen. So please be on the lookout for that if that were to occur. Again, so earlier, I'm not sure who was still here with us, that was here earlier with us, but down Nutmeg Lane is homes that are completely ravished. It seems, in my estimation at least, that this is the area that was the most affected last night. There are other homes that are damaged. The back of these houses are gone. I know the front tells another story, but that is the nature of a storm that occurred last night. It's very sporadic, and it could affect other areas more than others. Here you see folks and a little one, right? Cleaning up the aftermath of the storm. We, Naperville Community Television, are sending our best wishes to anyone and everyone who was affected by this, not only in the Naperville area, but in nearby communities. We are certainly thinking of you today, and wish the best. Folks, that's gonna be it for me right now. I'm nearing the end of my battery's life, so I want to end it before it just completely ends. So, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching with us. As soon as I get my power back, I will go back live, show you guys updated scenes, have some more updated information. But we are here again at the scene of Ranchview Drive and 75th Street, where 130 homes were damaged. Several folks were sent to the hospital as a result of the storm last night. One with critical injuries. We'll have updates on that individual as soon as we get them. But homes are completely ravished and devastated here. But that's going to be it for me. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're on CTV 17. I'm Christian Canizal.